This production is powered by the students and staff of Lubbock ISD TV. Want to see more of our work? Visit our website at LubbockISDTV.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Lubbock_ISD.
Welcome to this special production by Lubbock ISD TV. I'm Elena Lucero, and today the nation's #1 women's basketball recruit makes her decision. Monterey High School's Aaliyah Chavez will announce at which university she'll continue her athletic career. Chavez has captivated the country and is leaving a legacy here in Lubbock that will be remembered for decades. This year, Chavez and the Monterey Lady Plainsmen won a state championship, the first in more than 40 years. Chavez has been named the 2025 Naismith Girls High School Basketball Player of the Year, the 2024-25 Gatorade Girls High School Basketball Player of the Year, and coming up on April, she'll play on Team West in the 2025 McDonald's High School All-American Game at Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. She finishes her career at Monterey with 4,796 points. That puts her on the 14th on the all-time national scoring list. Hers is truly an amazing career, and we're fortunate to have Chavez join us in the studio with Lady Plainsmen head coach Jill Rankenschneider to talk about what a journey it's been.
Okay, so Leah, talk to me about how you're feeling now. There's so much stuff going on right now in the aftermath of our championship.
No, I feel good that we won, but signing day's coming up. I'm kind of nervous. It's kind of scary, like knowing that I'm actually done and getting ready for college.
Yeah, you know, we kind of talked about that early in your career, just what it was like being recruited and stuff, and now it's like right down to the wire. It feels different, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Like, I'm ready, but I'm not ready at the same time. Like, because I love Monterey. Like, I would stay there forever if I could, but can't do that.
You know, that's something that I've just always loved about you, Leah, is just your loyalty and how much you love Monterey and you love your team, and you were committed from the beginning to stay there for 4 years.
Yeah.
And I've heard you say the same thing, very similar feelings about where you go to college.
No, yeah, definitely. I feel like any college I go to, I'm staying there all 4 years. I'm not one to move around, so.
Yeah, that's going to make wherever you go really happy, because there's just so much portal jumping these days. And
I hate seeing the kids in the portal. Like, it's a good thing that it's going to fit them wherever they go to, but at the same time, like, stay committed to one school. Like,
yeah, I just admire that about you, and I think it's a great quality to have.
Yeah.
But I think that probably makes your decision even something that you're more maybe a little stressed about, because you want to be absolutely sure it's going to be somewhere you want to be.
For sure. That, and just making sure, like, the coaches are staying there all 4 years I'm going to be there.
Yeah, because that happens a lot, too. You transition with coaches, and you want to be sure that their job is secure and that they don't have ambitions to leave and go somewhere else.
Yeah, it's going to be, it's a little nervous. I'm still nervous.
You know, so March 25th is the big day for you, but just think how much has happened since March the 1st when we won the championship and all the events and all the interviews.
Crazy. Yeah. I feel like it's interview after interview. Going to school that next week, everyone was congratulating us, like, how did it feel? And to me, I was more, like, I was happy we won, but I was sad that, like, it was over. Like, once I got off the court, I just started crying. I was like, it's really over.
I know. And see, this, Leah, this is a side of you that people don't get to see, because they watch you and they see all your swag when you're playing and stuff, but they don't see the true you and the love you have for your school and your team.
Yeah. I feel like if it was any other, like, for Cypher, I didn't cry, but, like, I think it was Monterey just going up with them girls. It was like, I'm never going to play with them again. Like, it kind of hurt. It was hurting me.
Yeah. This has been a real whirlwind for you, too, I know. Do you still have visits that you're having to go on or talking to anybody still, or you just pretty much doing it all on your own?
I'm really still talking to everybody. You know, this month they kind of opened up home visits again, so I've been dealing with a whole bunch of coaches coming for home visits.
Yeah.
So just trying to get what their information is at the very end, and I'm getting closer to signing.
Yeah, I just can't believe it. I can't believe the date is coming, and it's coming so quickly, like right after spring break.
Yes, it's literally the day after we come back. It's crazy.
I know. Well, I know people ask me all the time where you're going, and I tell them I don't know either, because y'all are in that decision-making process, so I'm just going to be just as excited as everybody else.
No, I had someone come up to me, and they were like, "So, I'm just so excited where you're coming. I think I know where you're going. I was like, your guess is as good as mine then, because I don't even know where I'm going yet.
That's funny. You know something, Aaliyah, that you've been able to do for, just all over the state of Texas and really across the country, is you galvanized a whole fan base around you and around Monterey High School. We've just been able to kind of ride on your coattails through that.
Yeah, I definitely think Monterey in general, like how many fans we had at the last couple of our playoff games, like it's kind of crazy. Like there was a lot of people there and then cheering us on. That one in Abilene, that one was crazy. I think the Alamo Dome wasn't too big just because of how big the arena is, so you couldn't really tell how many people were really there for Monterey.
Yeah, you're right. There was a huge crowd, but the Alamo Dome kind of...
Yeah, it kind of made it look small. Like, if it was in Abilene, then it would have sold out for sure.
It would have. Well, Lee, I'm so proud of you and happy for you, and I just wish you the best of luck. And I want you to know how fortunate I feel to have been able to coach you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Snyder and Aaliyah, for sharing some time with us. Now, before we head out to Monterey for the big announcement, let's check out some highlights of Aaliyah's time at Lubbock ISD with the Lady Plainsmen.
And rounding out the starting five, number 2, 5'11", senior Aaliyah Chavez. 35.3 points a game, 9.3 rebounds, 4.3 assists, 3.8 steals. She leads the team in every offensive category and probably almost every defensive. Chavez gets loose on the right side, off the glass and in.
Up by 3, can they make it 6? She puts it
Going to pass it across. Chavez going to back it out, shoot the 3, and hit it. Chavez, she just drilled herself to the basket. They literally cut it down and wave it.
It's been so much fun covering the Lady Plainsmen this season here on Lubbock ISD TV, and we are so excited to share this decision with our Lubbock ISD community here on the Lubbock ISD YouTube channel. And coming up next, we go live to the Monterey High School Auditorium for the big announcement. Thank you for watching.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Monterey High School for this exciting next step in the basketball journey of one Aaliyah Chavez. Aaliyah, on behalf of Monterey High School, we want to wish you the very best as you move into the next phase of your college career. To the Chavez family, we want to say thank you. Thank you for trusting us with your most prized possession, your wonderful daughter, and allowing Monterey to play a part in Aaliyah's educational journey. Now I'd like to invite to the podium Lubbock ISD Director of Athletics, Coach Mike Meeks. Coach?
All right. Aaliyah, on behalf of the Lubbock Independent School District and our superintendent, Dr. Kathy Rollo, Lubbock ISD Athletics, we also would like to say thank you. It's been a heck of a ride, for sure. Distinguished guests, family, friends, and fellow Monterey High School staff and students, today we gather to celebrate an extraordinary young athlete who has not just played a game, but has embodied a true essence of dedication and excellence. Aaliyah Chavez has been more than just a basketball player. She has been a beacon of grace, poise, and unwavering determination. Throughout her journey with the Monterey Lady Plainsmen, Aaliyah has demonstrated remarkable consistency and resilience. She has represented Monterey High School and Lubbock ISD with distinction, turning challenges into opportunities and hard work into triumph. Her commitment to her sport and her team reflects the very best of what it means to ride for the brand. We are immensely proud of Aaliyah's accomplishments and the character she has shown both on and off the court. Her path has been marked by dedication, integrity, and an unbreakable spirit that has inspired her teammates, coaches, and our entire school community. As we stand on the cusp of her next great adventure, we are excited to witness the next chapter of her remarkable journey. And it is my distinct honor at this time to introduce the person who has been instrumental in Aaliyah's development as an athlete and leader, the coach of the state championship Monterey Lady Plainsmen, a coaching legend in her own right, with an incredible 750 career victories. Please welcome Coach Jill Snyder.
Feels funny having Aaliyah back here behind me because I want to talk to her, but the things I have to say are from the perspective of a coach. David Thetford is standing over here, and when he first kind of got to know who Aaliyah was, I was having conversation with him, and I said, "Man, I just love that kid." And he goes, "Yeah, I bet you do." Talking about how she could help us win games, and I told him, I admire Aaliyah for the basketball player that she is, but I love her for the human that she is. I've always said that she is as good as she is and as accomplished she is in the game of basketball, she's an even better human being. And those of you that are here know that because you're obviously friends and family, but I want everybody to know that. And Aaliyah, I want to congratulate you. I want to thank you for elevating your level of play year after year, game after game. She practiced as hard as she played and just was the hardest worker and always an upbeat attitude, very positive, great leader to have on the floor. A lot of times I'd be putting out fires on the bench and she was putting out fires on the court. But Leah, I just thank you so much for elevating your team and carrying us with you on this ride into the national limelight. She put herself on the map early. She put Monterey on the map with her. Everybody now knows where Lubbock, Texas is that pays attention to girls basketball. I have no doubt that Aaliyah will go to the next level and make the same impact that she has made at this level. And Leah, I thank you. I thank the Chavez family for the trust that you put in us and in Monterey and the blessing that Aaliyah has been to all of us. And on behalf of the Lady Plainsmen basketball program, we thank you so much, Aaliyah. We love you and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. But that's a long speech. That's a long speech. All right.
Again, welcome to Monterey and good afternoon. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Kobe Johnson, and I have been the A through D Alpha Principal for Monterey High School for the last 4 years. During this time, I've had the opportunity to serve as Aaliyah's principal. Most people could get up here and talk about Aaliyah's stats or what she's done on the court, because she's definitely been an asset to that program, as you've already heard. I'd like to take a minute to talk about the Aaliyah the Aaliyah the person, Aaliyah the student, the Aaliyah that most people don't see. You see, as principals and educators, one of the most rewarding gifts we receive is watching students grow and mature into what they are meant to be. I've been blessed to get to watch this transformation of Aaliyah. I remember Aaliyah coming in her freshman year, a shy young lady who was respectful and would talk when talked to, but she was definitely not one to start the conversation. She always had a smile on her face and kind to everyone. However, like most freshmen, she tried to stay out of the spotlight as much as possible. She was shy, quiet, and reserved except for when on the court. But she grew out of that.
Oh, all right.
As the years have progressed, and her fame has too, I've watched her as she deals with fame. You see, when she came in as that freshman year, we all heard, hey, there's this 8th grader coming. She's the next big deal. And she's lived up to that, and it was well deserved. As I've watched her deal with the fame, students and teachers all know who she is, even though she doesn't always know who they are. But regardless, she stops and talks to everyone and does it with a smile. What some see but many don't is the heart of a caring young lady. I watch her interact with the youngest of fans to the oldest. She does so with grace. The young look up to her, but she is able to connect with them. Even my own children look up to Aaliyah as they would a big sister. And they call her, they refer to her as, that's my best friend. As much as Aaliyah thrives on the court, she also thrives in the public. Although she has gotten better about her shyness, I often still see glimpses of that shy, goofy kid that came here her freshman year. She has set an example for all about what it means to be a student athlete and works hard at her athletics as well as her academics. She is the epitome of our school motto, because we are a real school with real kids that have real success. To Sonny, Dre, and Bella, congratulations. I know what this means to you guys. The hours of sacrifice you've put into helping her get to this point is amazing. This is a family accomplishment that would not have been accomplished without all of you pitching in. Enjoy the moment. You deserve it. This is truly a time for celebration. This marks the beginning of a new chapter in your life, one that many will never experience. This has been earned, not given. There's a famous coach from a coach named Tim Noakes that says, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. I see this as a moment, when hard work and talent came together, and this is the outcome of that. As you move into this new chapter, wherever it may be, I know that you'll continue to be successful because I know the person you are. You will do whatever it takes to ensure that those around you are successful. They say the strongest trees have the deepest roots. Well, I know that you have deep roots. You'll always thrive because of where you came from and all that you've done to get here. As Monterey is proud of you, Aaliyah, I am proud of you. And no matter what choice you make today, you will always be a Plainsman, and we will be cheering you on forever. All right, audience. This next part, we're going to, she's going to be being interviewed by ESPN. So we're kind of on their timeline. And although she's going to be talking here in a minute, we won't be able to hear what they're saying on the other end. It's going to be in her earpiece. But we'll be able to hear what she says. She's mic'd up, and y'all will hear everything that she has to say here in just a moment. But we are currently on ESPN's timeline and waiting for them to tell us it's time. So just be patient with us as we get things ready and move into that at this time. Aaliyah, again, thank you. Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
If y'all would just be patient with us for a few minutes while we get a few things ready. Yes, sir. At this time, we've got one more speaker coming up, and that's Mr. David Thedford.
Thank you, thank you.
Hello?
You didn't know I was going to talk, did you, Aaliyah?
No, I didn't.
I didn't know I was going to talk either.
Oh, okay.
Just something all of a sudden. I will say this. I've done so many of Aaliyah's games through these last 4 years. And a couple of years ago, I think it was our sophomore year, we were in Fort Stockton, because when we get to the playoffs, Monterey always goes to Fort Stockton because it's so close and handy. So we always go there.
Yes,
so,
I can.
so we're down there I'm at the media table, and these kids are lining up in front at the game's over. They're lining up. And I thought, what in the world's going on? They're lining up for her autograph and to get their picture made with her. And I've seen it over and over and over that she takes all the time she needs to take to be with those kids and to get their picture made and to sign autographs. Most people wouldn't do that. And that is amazing, Aaliyah.
Okay.
And I've watched it over and over. Somebody's talking to her in her ear. Yeah. But it's been phenomenal to watch. It's been an honor and a pleasure for me to be able to do her games, so many of them. And she is an amazing person. And her family, I just love them to death. They're great. And just to be able to be a part of and see her career and be a part of that has been an honor. And Aaliyah, proud of you. And I don't know what's going to happen next, but I'm going to be proud of you forever, no matter what happens. So anyway, been great to be. I'm an old Monterey Plainsman. I got out 2 or 3 years ago, graduated. Yeah, finally got out. No, but I've always been a Plainsman and love Monterey. And I will tell you this, in all the years I've done games, and I've been doing games since 1984, I've never seen an athlete compete any harder, warm up I was watching her warm up, and I said, look at her warming up. It's like it's the greatest game we're ever going to play. I mean, she is just intense, and she is committed. If you want to know how you get here, some of you Monterey Lady Plainsmen sitting out here, you already know what it takes to get here because you've watched Aaliyah.
Yes,
And
sir, I can.
you got to go. You got to go extra. You got to give it all. And it's a proud day for Monterey and for Aaliyah Chavez. Thank you for letting me talk for a minute.
All right, guys, we're going to turn it over to Aaliyah at this time.
Okay. Sounds good. Hello? Smile. Okay. Guys, we're 2.5 minutes away. No, thank you. Josh, why did you? Do my lips look good? Or do I look shining? Well, they're shining from down there. Okay. Hello. Johnson printed it out. I cut it out because Johnson printed it out. You know, it means a lot to me just because, you know, I've looked up to those girls, watched a lot of them play, so just being able to be in that same conversation they are is just, it's a proud moment for me. For sure. That's right. Okay, first I want to express my sincere gratitude to my family, coaches, and teammates who have supported me on this incredible journey. The hours and hours in the driveway or in the gym we have put in has given me a life only a few get to have. All the days I didn't have a good training or game, my mom letting me know it was okay and that everything would be all right. To my 8-year-old self that decided to take this journey head on, we made it. We did what they said we couldn't. It's been one crazy ride, and I know that it's only getting started. This commitment isn't just my decision. It's a testament to all the people who had poured into my life. I am excited to embrace the challenge ahead to learn more from this game and to contribute any way I can to this team's success. I'm not just joining a program, I'm joining a family. And I'm ready to give my all to make this my home and bring a national championship to the city of Norman. Clap.
It's time. My next step starts now.
To my teammates, my coaches, my family, thank you. To everyone who ever believed in me, thank you. Even to everyone who didn't believe, thank you too. But it's time. It's time for me to announce that I am the Oklahoma Sooner. Sooner Nation, let's get it.
You know, they have great coaches, coaches that I've been talking to since I was in 8th grade, and just a great playing style. They match how I want to play. I want to play fast, and that's why I chose it. You know, my family means a lot. They've supported me through everything, been in the gyms with me till 12 o'clock at night or 4 in the morning. So I wouldn't be the person or player I am without them today. Definitely just the players. I think our connection just matched, and the vibe was a little different in Oklahoma with the players and the coaches. I think I realized around 8th grade is when I first got ranked on ESPN. So that's when I started pushing more to get that #1 ranking spot, and here we are now, I guess. Oh, we put in a lot of hours each day. When I was younger, you know, we used to put in 6 or 7 hours a day. Now that I'm a little bit older, we're trying to make sure my body's healthy. So it's a little 3 or 4 hours a day. But, you know, he's been there every step of the way for sure. I wouldn't be the player I am for sure without him or the person. He's been through on my side the whole time. You know, they say I'm the future of women's basketball, so it's kind of an honor to say that, but I'm just going to work as hard as I can to just making sure that women's basketball stay on that level, and, you know, we're the next 4 up. Sooner! That's for you. Thank you.
This has been a production of the students and staff at